friends, so today we are going to deal with the looping structures in C programming language. So based on the position of the control statements in C, the control structures can be classified as entry control loop and exit control loop. So these are the two flowcharts showing the entry control loop and exit control loop. In entry control loop, the test condition is evaluated before entering into the body of the loop. So right from the first iteration onwards, the test condition will be evaluated, and only then, if it returns a true value, the body of the loop will be executed. Whereas in an exit control loop, the test condition is evaluated while exiting from the body of the loop. So at least once the body of the loop will be executed before evaluating the test condition. So these are the two types of control structures. So in C language, there are mainly three different looping structures. They are the while statement, do statement, and the for statements. In this presentation, we will see each of them in detail with examples. So first one is a while block. So clearly we can see because the test condition is given at the beginning of the while block, it is an entry control loop, and only if the test condition is evaluated and returns a true value, the body of the loop will be executed. If it returns a false value, the body of the loop will not be executed and the control shift to the next statement after the while block. So we will see an example for the while statement. So this is an example, this is a sample code for finding the sum of numbers from 1 to 10. For that we have taken two variables, sum which is initialized to 0 and n which is initialized to 1. So here the test condition is n less than or equal to 10. That means we need to find only the sum of up to numbers to 10. So inside the while statement we have given the test condition, and once it is evaluated and returns a true value, these two statements inside the while block will be executed. If it returns a false value, this will not be executed and the control shift to the next statement, that is the print statement to print the sum of numbers. So hope this is clear. So we are going to the next looping structure, that is the do-while structure. So here the test condition is given at the end of the do-while block, which means this is an exit control loop. So at least once the body of the loop will be executed before checking or before evaluating the test condition. So that is why we call it an exit control loop. For this also we will see an example. So this is a sample code for finding the sum of alternate numbers from 1 to 10. And here the two variables are I and sum, which is initialized to 1 and 0. So first itself, or during the first iteration itself, these two statements will be executed, and only after one execution, the test condition which is given at the end of the do-while loop will be evaluated, and if it returns a true value or if the test condition is true, the second execution or the second iteration will continue. This continues until the test condition returns a false value. Once it returns a false value, the control shifts to the print statement after the do-while block. So that is about the do-while blocks. Now we will go to the next looping structure, that is a for statement. In for statement, we can give the initialization, test condition and increment in a single line which is inside the for statement. So we need not give the incrementing line or the incrementing code as a separate line in the code of the program. So here also the test condition is evaluated before entering into the body of the loop. We will see them in detail. So the initialization of a control variable is done using an assignment statement such as I equal to 0 or I equal to 1. That is an assignment statement, which is the initialization part. Then coming to the test condition, the value of the control variable is tested against the test condition during each iteration, and only if the test condition returns a true value, the body of the loop is executed. Here the test expression or the relation is a relation expression, can be a relation expression such as I greater than 10, and that determines when the loop will exit from the iteration. So if the condition is true, the body will be executed, otherwise it is terminated. So we are going to an example. This example is the same as that of the example we have seen first in this presentation in case of the while block. Similar to that, this is also a sample code for finding the sum of numbers from 1 to 10. We are initializing a variable sum equal to 0 first. Then this is the initialization part of the for statement. In n is initialized to 1. This is a test condition where n is less than or equal to 10 is the testing condition. And this is the incrementing part, or the incrementing, we are incrementing the control variable automatically in each iteration. So that statement is not given separately in the code. So only if this test condition returns a true value, the body of the for loop will be executed. And when it returns a false value, the control shift from the body of the loop into, or from the for statement to the statement after the for block. So that is a print statement to print the sum we have obtained from this iteration. So hope the topic is clear. Till then, thank you.